Alright, give it up for Noha. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? So my name is Amin Sultani, so I'm obviously British.
Yeah.
I am. I just grew up in a household where everything was Persian. Cats, Persian. Carpets, Persian. Even Keanu Reeves, you know John Wick? He's Persian. Why? This is my father talking. Because your cousin, my brother's son, his name is Keanu. So this is the logic. Yeah. He even said that the G-Wagon car is Persian. You know, why? Because the Shah of Iran, the crazy guy before these crazy people, he ordered 20,000 Mercedes G-Wagons. So he invented the G-Wagon. So I said, okay, Baba, I invented the Big Mac. Thank you. No, but everything is Persian in my household. Everything. I can prove it now. You name one thing, anything, and I'll tell you how it's Persian. Can anyone give me a suggestion? Any suggestion at all? Say anything. What was it you said? Ah, pizza. Yes, pizza is Persian. I'll tell you why pizza is Persian. Because back in the day, the soldiers, they would put their shield out in the sun, put bread on it, put cheese, and put dates, and voila, the Persians, they invented pizza. There you go. Anything else? One more thing. Anyone else?
Bicycles.
Nazis. Okay. Nazis, I'll tell you why, okay? You know Hitler? This guy, I love, okay. He was not Persian, no. But he was inventing, he wanted to turn everyone into the alien race. And my father told me, in ancient Persia, true story, ancient Persia, it's okay, she's not Persian. How are you doing? You okay? They left? Okay. You're obviously not Persian either. Anyway, in the ancient times, in northern Persia, there was these shepherds, okay, with the sheep. They migrated to northern Europe, and they were Aryans. So Persians are actually Aryans. So Nazis are Aryans, and Persians. So Persians are Nazis, which explains a lot now if you look at your own. And moving on from the Nazis and Persians, I haven't, oh God, I don't know how to say this, but it was a long time ago, and I'm not very proud about it, but I used to be a vegan. I didn't you're laughing. Why? You know why I did it? Well, I'm not a vegan now, I used to be. I did it to lose weight. Okay, it didn't work, yes. But I just lost a lot of money, and I nearly lost my wife. She's a personal trainer, and she's against the whole idea. Because she's a meat eater. Thankfully. Right, so on the topic of marriage, before I got married, I told my wife that there's two rules that are non-negotiable. First rule, double barrel names. See, I'm called Amin Reza Sultani. Cool name, not so much. When you put the initials together, it spells ass. My wife agreed, she said, no double barrel names. The second rule was circumcision. Now, anyone know what circumcision is?
Yeah.
Curious why the women know, but the men don't. I mean, you know? You don't know? Okay, circumcision is when you're born and they remove a piece of your skin from your willy. Exactly, like this. In my case, a bit too much. Are you laughing at the chicken or at the joke? Because now I'm getting a complex. Anyway, thank you very much. I told her it wasn't about science and it wasn't about religion or even about aesthetics. Because in my opinion, I think that the mushroom cut looks really cool and is very aerodynamic. But she wasn't impressed by the speed. So I told her what happens when we have a son and he stands at the urinal, you know, and he looks over at my willy, like people do, strangely enough, but that's another story. And he said, Daddy, why does my willy look different to yours? What do I say? I said, okay, on another topic, what happens when it comes down to hygiene and you have to clean that willy? Because I mean, I have no idea what you're supposed to do with this convertible. Your friends laugh. Do you know what you're supposed to do? I think it's like a shotgun. You know, like you pull it back. I have no idea. Maybe someone can help me. Anyway, so I told her what happens when he comes up to me and says, Daddy, how do I clean my willy? I said, no problem. Go ask your mom. She can explain to you how she knows how to clean willies better than Daddy. Thank God we're in a hotel, I'll be sleeping there tonight. I know, nearly fell. Okay, I have a problem with falling, as you can see. The other night, I fell out of bed, cracked my head on the side table, woke up my wife. She's a personal trainer. She said, what happened? So I said, the most logical thing. I'm doing squats! And she looked at me, she's full English, without the sausage. Not a fake English like me. She said, did your legs give way again? That's her way of saying, lose weight. Yeah, you're fat. So she comes up with these nice ideas of going out and doing like extreme sports. For me anyway. Like bungee jumping and parachuting and swimming with sharks. Now bungee jumping for me is just assisted suicide. The cord is gonna break. Thank you for laughing at my dad. But parachuting is literally just death. Sorry? Okay, no problem. You're also laughing at my death. Thank you. Cool. It'll be a big coffin though. Anyway, so swimming with sharks would mean me putting on a wetsuit, being put into a cage and lowered into the water for the sharks to swim around me. Now when a shark sees me, they're going to say, look daddy, it's a fat seal. No son, that's dinner. But a friend of mine gave me some great advice. He said, when you see that shark and the shark comes up to you, you look it dead in the eye and you punch it in its nose. Paralyzes the shark. Try it one day. He gave me some advice as well about dogs. He said, when a dog attacks you and bites you, it doesn't let go, punch it in its nose. And if it doesn't let go, you know what you do? You stick your finger up its ass. He gave me marriage advice as well. True story. Now, you've met Noha, wonderful lady, bombshell, like you said. Now, she was telling me the other day that a lot of people slide into her DMs. Lots of attention. I come from a broken home. Broken home is what you laugh at? Thank you. Wonderful person. I was going to say that Noah was my friend. So I come from a broken home and I need attention. I crave attention. Hence the reason I'm on stage. So I was having coffee this morning with my wife and I said to her, no one slides into my DMs. No one gives me attention. Yeah. She looked at me and she said, a few reasons why. I said, oh, please tell me why. She said, first of all, you tell everyone you're married. Second of all, you say that you're very quick. And why do women always laugh like that? It's not about how fast you are. Fuck it, yeah, she is. The other thing she told me was, maybe it's just that small... No, anyway, let's not talk about that. Yeah. But I'm used to abuse and torment. I grew up in England. I think a friend of ours is from England as well. I grew up from England and they used to call me and bully me Ahmed the Arab. I said, I'm not Arab, I'm Persian. And they would say, fuck off back to India, you packy. You too, you had it as well? It's abusive. It's tough. And at 12 years old, they used to bully me and say, are you gay? Because I didn't have a girlfriend. 12 years old. It was terrible. The worst part was that the bullies were my dad and his friends. Thank you, yes, child abuse. So, he would tell me, what is wrong with you? You go to a school, 50% girls, and you have no girlfriend. I went to school in Iran, 100% boys. I had many girlfriends, many, and some goats. Okay, some of them were my cousins, the girls, not the goats. But I was doing something. What are you doing? After 2 years, I finally got a girlfriend. Her name was Charlie. Yes, I came home, I told her, Baba, I have a girlfriend, her name is Charlie. He said, what the fuck? Charlie? I said, he says, what are you doing, dating Prince Charles? I said, no, Baba, Charlie is short for Charlotte. He said, no faction way, he's short for Prince Charles. I knew you was a homosexual. I knew it. Terrifying. I tried to introduce her to Charlie, but for some reason she broke up with me after a week. I don't know if it was the speed or the... It was something else, personality. So he consoled me. He says, what is wrong? You're upset because Prince Charles dumped you? You're crying? Why? Everyone's crying my pain. They're laughing at my pain. Anyway, after this, obviously my father and I, we don't talk. We don't have a good relationship. But he called me the other day. He said, did you see what happened? Your ex-girlfriend got the promotion. Is Prince Charles became King Charles. This is the faction problem with you. You married a personal trainer and she's wonderful, wonderful woman, I love her. But after 7 years, you are still fat. But if you had played your cards right and stayed the jail, you could have got a promotion. You could have been the Queen of England. Talking of wonderful queens, here's your host tonight. No, that's my time.